Hey everyone, I'm sorry it's been a while, but I wanted to give a life update on what's been going on with me. So, back in June, I ended up having to have a total hysterectomy, and that was a little scary for me because I didn't know I was going to have to need one until I recently found out that I tested positive for BRCA2, and that was a lot to take in. And I had some time to think about it. So I decided it was probably best to go through with that. I ended up putting it off for a little bit, and then I had called my doctor back and I said, you know what, I think I need to do it. And she said I made the right choice. For reference, I am 42. So I'm in the age range where if I wanted to get the preventive surgery done, I'm in the right age frame. So I decided to do that, and everything went well. I ended up getting a robotic assisted laparoscopic surgery, very minimally invasive, and everything went well. It went so good. I almost felt like I was nervous for no reason, but it was the whole process of losing everything. So everything was completely taken out, um, including my ovaries, because with the BRCA2 gene, I have a much higher risk of ovarian cancer and breast cancer. So I took the initiative to get that done. And in a couple of months, I am going to get a double mastectomy with reconstructive surgery following. So I thought I would make this update in case anyone who is going to be having the same surgery as me, not necessarily for the BRCA2, but also if they have a lot of health problems, they need to go through it, what to expect. I ended up finding out after my pathology report with when they took my organs out and they got it tested. Luckily, everything came back completely benign. I was completely fine, but they did find a lot of endometriosis and adenomyosis. I forgot how to pronounce that. And there was a lot of fluid in one of my fallopian tubes, and I had a bunch of cysts on my right ovary. So I had a lot of stuff going on there that I didn't even know. But I had always experienced very heavy periods and lasting a long time. My hormones were just always up and down. And I don't know, I didn't have a pleasant time on my women's cycles. So now I can say with a big relief that it feels nice that I don't ever have to have another period. So it feels good. Because I'm still young, I was put on an estrogen patch, the estradiol, and so far so good. I just had my 6-week checkup this week, and I was told I healed beautifully, perfect. I was good to go to resume regular activities because once I had my surgery, I was not allowed to lift anything over 20 pounds or less, somewhere around there, and to take it easy. So the night before, I had a prep with I guess it was like this bottle that had this red solution in it. I forgot what it was called, but it was almost like a sterilizing thing where I had to sterilize my whole body, make myself, nice and clean, and had to sterilize myself the next morning. So I had to wash the night before and then the morning of. And then I had they told me I can take an Ensure pre-surgery drink, which they told me to drink about 3 hours before surgery. So I drank that, and that was supposed to help me just recover more from waking up from the anesthesia and not feel nauseous or anything, which I guess it ended up working because when I had gone under, I woke up and I was really groggy, but I never felt um, nauseous or anything, so I felt good. I never was in any pain when I woke up or the rest of the day. The only thing that I remember feeling was just it just felt like strong period cramps. the day of the right after the surgery. Sorry. I had woken up. I just felt really strong period cramps. It almost felt like, but it wasn't painful. I just felt like I was about to start my period, and the cramps were just really strong. But that only lasted the first day. I did get put on some medication, but I only needed it the first day. And by the second day, I was already feeling better. By the third and fourth day, I was just up walking around, which my doctor encouraged me to do a lot of walking around the house because she said the more I walked, the faster I was going to heal. So that's what I did. I spent 6 weeks just taking it easy, and I have 3 boys. They're all pretty grown. Two of them are over 18, and I have a 15-year-old who's my baby. And they all helped, which is also why I made sure to get the surgery over the summertime. That way, they were home to help me out with everything. So I was really happy to have all that extra help. Um, but I'm happy to say that I am doing really well. I can't wait to start making new videos, especially for fall, which I now have my little fall gingham shirt on, which I just recently got. I love it so much. And fall being my favorite season, I can't wait to start. I have a lot of ideas planned, and I look forward to coming back and making more videos. So I hope that this video brings peace to know that, it's okay. And I had a really positive experience getting a hysterectomy, and I feel really good. So if you want, I can go ahead and do a 3-month update and a 6-month update and maybe a 1-year update. So let me know below if you want some updates with that, and I will see you in my next video.